Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 28th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle for Aquarius to see what's going on here. So Aquarius, we have hidden motivations. We also have professional assistance. This tells me that what is going on with you at this point is more so a vibe of they want you to not express exactly why you want to do what you want to do. Act as if you understand where someone else is coming from. They want you to not share exactly what your motives are. This person is not the one you want to share that with. You just want to kind of go agree and go along with what they're saying, because this is a person that carries a tower energy, which tells me that they will change up on you at the last minute. This is a person who will disappoint you. They want you to be really careful. They want, if you're focusing on recovering from something, if you're focusing on building something, maybe you're creating something. I'm seeing you in the making, in the making something, building something. You've got to trust that what you need will be there. By trusting it, it's more so to say that I'm going to give this to spirit. I'm going to build this, or I'm going to fix this, or create this. And I'm going to act as if I really care about what this person says. I'm gonna even act like I believe everything they're saying right now. And it's important to do so. They want you to use turquoise to awaken your empathy. Okay. And it's simply because I feel that this person, um, may not be listened to. This would be someone I would say, not just may not be listened to, but they need to feel as though they are being taken seriously, I guess is the best way to put it. If they are not, or if you make it very well known in a sense that you've got other plans, or that you are not taking them seriously, they seem to be the type that would try to create a problem to get you to, so, and this problem would affect you. Mm. You know the type, they'll do anything to try to prove to you, and what they really truly want is opposite of what you're trying to achieve. That's another part of it. They want you to activate some aspect with the turquoise stone or the color, and that would be to wear the color, have the color around, or have the stone, wear the jewelry if you have turquoise jewelry. Helps you to open up and see something from another person's perspective, and to realize or to understand exactly how to move next with them. Okay. I feel that it's very important that you try to figure out why you feel the way you feel about certain people. If you are getting like that vibe that something's not quite right, especially um, if you can't move past a certain behavior, a certain body language or a tone, they're wanting you to ask yourself, why do I feel the way that I do, right? And then focus on well, it's like, do things for you. You sometimes, in order to get what you want, you have to act. I know this, it's like not lie necessarily, but act, because you got to trust that what you need will be there regardless. You want to say, I am mindful at all times and live only within each moment I have. And by doing so, by speaking that aloud, and by saying that to yourself, you're able to be right here in the moment, focusing on what's best for you, keeping that like in the forefront of your mind, not being swayed by this person, not being swayed by anyone, forgiving them for being the way that they are, because this looks like somewhat of a tripper, or a person that will reject another person because they don't agree with them. Spirit's like, yeah, it will just say, yeah, sure, cool, and then turn around and do your own thing. Okay. Now is not the time to be rebellious or opinionated. Okay, remain connected to the situation and in the moment, and sure, right, but keep in mind what it is that your objective, what you're trying to do, throughout the whole thing. I hope this all makes sense, because they're giving me that you're building something, um, that is going to put you in a space where you'll recover. I don't know if you're saying, I used to be in this tax bracket and I moved down to this, and I'm trying to recover my income, or I'm trying to recover my peace of mind and my sanity. Therefore, I have to say this and do that so I can get that from a person, or whatever the case is, whatever it is. They're showing that. But you may have a grand cross in your chart, and if you do, then you need to know exactly what it says and what it's about, because that's meant to provoke a person. It's meant to provoke you to build. It's meant to provoke you to rebuild, and you want to know where that is according to this. Courage is a Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, and so this is an energy of being brave and saying whatever you need to say, right? Which to get out of the situation, or to um, to get out of a situation. That way you know what someone's motives are. That way you can actually stand your ground or defend or get what you need easily. It's very important that you just allow someone to say, to speak, whatever. When you do, you're very mindful of your words. You're very careful about what you're saying. You're very careful about how you act, what you do in the moment, so that you are able to see where someone else is coming from, so they don't disrupt you. This is a person who would disrupt everything you're trying to do. Um, doesn't mean that they have power over your situation, but sometimes the greatest power in the world is to find out what someone else's motives are, so you know what you're dealing with. Knowledge is power, and someday you don't get knowledge by being like, I don't care what you're trying to say, this, but the knowledge you need to know, right? New beginnings, the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. Now this tells me that things are going to align for you. They're saying that you're going to be able to see things align. You'll actually be able to, like, the new beginnings is a cycle. There's something about watching everyone, watching their associations, watch who they um, hang with, watch who they speak to, watch what's going on. Okay, that's more so of what this new beginnings aspect is, but it also says things will align for you. You will, the associations, the networking that you will get from schmoozing a person, it's invaluable. Angel number 1515, that tells me an opportunity is coming, extra cash, help, some sort of support is coming your way. You got to keep going. Have fun when performing your tasks. Have fun when you're doing things, right? You already know the truth, right? So the most tremendous success, of course, we all know, comes from having passion, and every effort is going to be rewarded. And that's what they're wanting you to understand about that angel number. Okay. Interesting, beautiful energy, right? Very beautiful energy. Um, there's something about you recovering from something. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo. Okay. I'm also seeing a Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aries. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. Did I say Capricorn? I didn't say Capricorn. Capricorn's not here. I apologize. I'm jumping the gun quite a bit. Um, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo cusp, a Leo Virgo cusp, Virgo Libra cusp, Libra Scorpio, and Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.